Hey Broken, it's me, your favorite sword Joe. Welcome back to, that's right, Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, the Director's Cut. This is part 2 of our Let's Play series, and we're on the hunt for the costume killer. So far, he's been a mime, he's been a clown, and he has blown up some stuff and killed some people and actually punched me in the face. And Diva...
Bonjour. Bonjour, mademoiselle.
You better watch yourself, because that is not the move. Nico's on the case right now, but sometimes we're... Was his name George? Was his name just George?
The woman who claimed to be my cousin. Could you describe her again?
Oh, that's right. Someone broke into her apartment.
Right, a day lighter than yours, but otherwise she was very like you.
And Justin thought that was Winnie the Pooh.
Manners, of course. I bet.
Do you know anything about this?
What do you think of this carving? It's nice. Are we there yet? But I wouldn't flash it around this neighborhood.
She wouldn't flash an elephant around the neighborhood. Thanks for that, Case Stumps. Appreciate it.
It wouldn't be sensible to let her know about Carchon.
What do you think about keys?
No.
What do you think about bullet casings that I squished on a secret door?
What do you think of this shell case? I think whoever stopped that one must have a sore bottom.
What do you think about tissues and embroidery?
Take a look at this cloth. It looks expensive. Did you steal it? Well...
She knows
no,
I can't afford that nice things. She knows I can't afford nice things.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Me for real. Emma, thank you for the 20 months. I do appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're having a great Friday. Judy, thanks for the bits.
Where had my pretty new cousin hidden her little bug, eh? I was going to have to search everywhere.
So she bugged the apartment, which is unfortunate because all I do is talk to myself at home.
My first teddy. Never had a boyfriend as loyal as him.
All Nico...
No bugs there.
All Nico does at home is talk to herself about her exes. That's all she does! That's all she does! That's it! Why does she sit down and start writing? That's not what I wanted her to do. Is she journaling? Me for real. Okay, Judy said there's one puzzle in this game that's so infamous it has its own Wikipedia page. That doesn't sound like fun. This doesn't sound like that's going to be fun.
It was a photograph of my father. They hadn't placed the bug on the photo.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was hot. We got to make sure we don't turn on the stereo again, because it was wild.
You have no messages.
Sad. No messages, but a lot of X's. It'll be fun for y'all, but not for me. Oh, God. That... Take your time, Nico. Take your time, by the way. She said, look at all this square footage. Check that box. You need to...
The box was carved by my father. It never had a key. But that small metal disc underneath it in the chest was a recent addition.
We found the bug. There was a metal disc underneath it.
The elephant on the lid was a... But that small metal disc...
So did you pick up the small metal disc? Oh, there it is.
Oh, chère cousine. You left me a little present. You shouldn't have.
Chat, if you found someone had bugged you, first of all, that's so bugs. Second of all, where's she going?
You don't scare me. Especially...
Is she flushing it? It sounded like she just threw it in a trash can. If they could hear you when the chest was closed, I think they can still hear you if it's in the trash can. Does she know about trash cans?
With that.
She just found out about trash cans. Well, I think I'll call George. Oh no, Piggy's upset about something. No, the songs were a little too much last time.
There wasn't anyone that I needed to call.
I don't need to call anyone. I just have to remind myself of that. I'm all I need. Someone is doing a little construction somewhere in the building, and Piggy is just letting them know. Or it's one of two things that's happening. Or he sees a dog outside the window, and he said, "You aren't supposed to be here. This isn't your place." Oh, that's where I am. Oh yeah, this is where I got punched.
I would be obliged if you did not touch the art, mademoiselle.
Oh, did y'all not hear him? Y'all probably can't hear him. He doesn't bark very loudly.
Please do not finger the wires. They are high-tension titanium-coated wires, especially imported from Birmingham, in England.
This guy was either into art or wire, or both.
If they were to become freed, this superb piece of kinetic engineering would topple and fall. At the same time, the force of the recoil would take your eye out.
This is art? This is a sculpture? I thought it was a ladder. Let's play a little game in France called Art or Ladder.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Can I ask what you're doing?
I think that's what he walked up to kill.
Terrible and heinous crime.
Yeah, this statue. Tell me about it.
Au contraire, mademoiselle. This statue is a pure and visionary statement, a comment upon man's self-imposed isolation within a debased societal framework.
Not a crime, then?
The only crime you will find here is the murder of the great Monsieur Carchon.
No. How dramatic.
I know.
Wait,
Even
weren't we
in
there when it
this very building,
happened?
no less. It is top secret.
He
but
probably
according to
saw me
Carchon's
leave.
wife, the killer was dressed as a mime. Police believe there was an accomplice, a young female journalist. Even as we speak, she is.
Are they accusing me?
Up and down the land. No
Oh,
stone
there's a
is being
warrant
left
out for her
unturned.
arrest.
Good place to look for a journalist, officer.
We police are no fools.
Evidently.
What do you think about
Why would a
mimes?
mime kill Monsieur Carchon?
He was a high.
What do you think about mimes, chat?
Everybody knows mimes don't leave prints.
What do y'all think about
You
sculptures?
must be quite an aficionado of modern art.
Au contraire, I adore it. In fact, I dabble myself.
Oh, really? I used to dabble myself, but I managed to quit in the end.
What do you think about the
How
dead
was
guy?
Monsieur Carchon killed?
He was shot in cold blood with a gun.
Why was he dressed as a mime?
I have my own theory. Either he was mad,
Oh?
or he was a real mime, trying to throw us all off the scent by cunningly not wearing a disguise.
How long have you been in the police force?
All my life, mademoiselle.
It shows.
All
Thank
your
you.
life? He was born a policeman.
I'm
Don't
sorry,
get me
mademoiselle.
started.
This is a
Don't.
crime scene, and I cannot permit.
So I need to distract him. I'm thinking I could throw some pocket sand in his face. Pocket sand. Pocket sand. And that'll distract him enough so I can cut down the wires. Or poke his eyes out with a bobby pin. Oh. Maybe I'll just leave. Oh, I'm still here. Oh, yeah, this is where that guy's hole was. Squids in your kidneys. Thank you for the 19 months. I appreciate it. They played a song that kept saying half moon. That's fun. Oh, speaking of, thank you so much, Squids in your kidneys.
The door was locked.
Someone in chat just asked how I got my username, and I've mentioned it before, but I always love to tell the story, so thank you. It used to be a different username, but I had been told by several people, in fact, that my profile looks like the half moon emoji that's smiling. I think it's technically crescent moon, but it's a half moon emoji.
I didn't need to call anyone.
because it technically shows half of the moon because it overgoes a little bit. There's a chart. There's a chart. If anyone could type that emoji, that would be fun and great and affirming. And I leaned into it. I said, thank you. That's when Casey.
Where do you think you're going?
I wanted to see the crime scene for myself.
The one with the face that
It's
Casey
too
did.
dangerous. I am
Gotta
under
have a
strict
face.
Instructions to stop gossip mongers and vandals from
I have a
getting in.
face.
But I'm a journalist.
Exactly. Didn't you hear what I just said?
What if I told you I was from the insurance company?
I'd ask for your ID.
Oh.
Oh, we could have just lied. But then we needed a fake ID.
There was nothing I could do. The workman... Hello, could I ask you some questions?
Is he hot?
It's late, aren't you? They already took away the body.
I'm doing a follow-up on this story.
Oh, Geppetto from Pinocchio. I think I've only seen Pinocchio once. It's not that good. Judy, thank you for the bits. Not this.
Have the police finished with the crime scene?
What does it look like? I got orders to board up the windows, and
I think
that's
he'd
what
look
I'm
better with a
doing.
mustache. Oh, like this.
Tell me, are you related to the workman I saw digging the ore?
Oh, there.
Don't talk to me about flobage. Pah!
Okay.
He
Flobage.
just won a fortune on the horses, and he won't give me a cent.
Well, it's his money.
When he was broke, he was happy to touch me for a loan. Brothers should look after each other.
What?
He used to say. He's changed his tune, now he's brassed up.
Okay, Rich, and forgetting about your
You're
friends.
doing a fine job.
That's
Damn right
me
I
for
am.
real.
You should be writing about me, not that idiot that got blown up.
The heroes who pick up the pieces when disaster strikes.
Exactly.
Well, give me your best smile and maybe I'll put your picture in the article.
Ooh.
Right. Just give me a minute to do my hair.
She pulls out a 1999 point and click. She pulls out a disposable camera. Oh, he's not looking. Now I can look
The
in.
police
That's
have removed
distracting.
the body, but nothing else
I just
would
walked
disturb.
in. Wouldn't it be so? That would just be so them if they didn't remove the body. That's me for real. Y'all, my favorite TikTok comments, especially after the truck one, people just type me for me FR, and it's just the funniest thing to say. Me for real.
A panel had been blown away, revealing a gap. From this angle, I could see that something had been lodged in the gap behind the pipes.
Can you reach for it?
From this angle, I could see that something had been lodged.
I would, oh, okay, reach for it over here.
Behind the table were some damaged pipes.
Tag yourself.
Voila.
I'm the damaged pipes.
Police and forensic teams had missed a vital
Me,
piece of
damaged
evidence.
pipes? Me for real.
Some kind of pouch. On the pouch was the cross symbol of Carchon's organization. I was on the right track.
All right,
On
it's
the
a
pouch
what
was
now?
the cross. Inside the pouch were two items: a strange metallic artifact and a letter in some
Code!
kind of code.
Love codes. Can I solve a code?
Another coded message using the same cipher system. So, Plantard was involved with Carchon.
Oh no. Using a substitution cipher. Okay, I do like these, so that's okay. To crack the code, you must correctly match all the symbols to their letters. Okay, so it's like the last one, but different letters. I did just say I love codes. It does look like Star Wars. It looks like Junimo as well, though. So let's find a word we think we know. So I see a couple two-letter words. I see a few two-letter words. They could be on. They could be an. That could be the. So we have to just kind of go with that could be the. What was the word that they kept talking about in the last stream that had two double letters in it? That could be sneezes. makes you think. That could be bonjours. That could be bonjours. Could be. That it looks like it says Oninu right now. Is it identical to the last one? That's the question
I had decrypted the note. Pierre, this take
No, I want to see it. I want to see it. Put it on
no.
that one. Oh.
The artifact had a sword laid across scales. There was a picture of Lady Justice on the locked panel in the room below the conciergerie.
Oh, okay. So maybe that goes in there.
Another coded message.
Okay. Not that. It couldn't be. That wouldn't be double O's. Okay, so chat, what word do you think is known? That's a dear chat moment. Dear chat. That looks like, oh, that's not an apostrophe. That's part of that. No, it's not though. Is that an apostrophe? Where's that symbol? That's an apostrophe. Oh, let's look for an I. Oh. But why would there be an apostrophe by the I? Or is that a comma from up here? I don't think so. It's on that one. Hey, Fatal Amnesia. Don't just give me a letter, Judy. Not that. This looks like no, just because my brain says those letters look like no. That could be and or the. And it can't be o'clock. And that would go after it anyway. Yeah, those could be or, on, and. Why wouldn't they just write this correctly? Eric, have you heard of a little thing called secrets? It could be two. That's right. Have you heard of a little thing called secrets? So this one happens twice. This one happens twice. But what would be... What's an apostrophe letter? Oi? Apostrophe and then a letter and that's it. Apostrophe letters would be... Oh yeah, but I'm talking not connected to another word. So it's just like a shortened something. Yeah, some kind of... Oh, top O the morning. Well, no. That would go after it because the apostrophe replaces the F in of. So it would be O apostrophe. And maybe that's not even an apostrophe. It could be in, like short for and. You think apostrophe S? I mean, these could be apostrophe S's. That's a good point. Let's give it a go. So that's probably as. So let's try that one with A. They don't look connected to the words, but I'm gonna have to assume that they are. Maybe it's just a shitty font. Sun. A. That's not accounts. So my brain tried to say. Shitty font. I hope they're not mixing in French and English. That's not the Rosetta Stone I'm doing right now. I'm doing German. So this would be the. I can only think or that could be the. And that could be the. I don't think you say the as. So it could also be him, her, she. There's a lot of 3-letter words. Yeah, it's not in any language. Yeah. Duck Meg, 30 months. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. It's great to have you here. Wild Within, thank you for the 3 months. Great to have you here as well. Do appreciate you. The one that looks like an N is an N. Well, that looks like an N and that looks like an N. And also that looks like an N. I would think it would this one, because I guess could be sun. S-O-N or S-U-N. Well, that looks like an N is an N. Well, don't just tell me that, though. but don't just... Oh, shit, where'd the A go? Don't just tell me that, though. Okay, N... That can't be soon because they're not the same. I would say that's probably on instead of an. So that would probably be sun. But what's OAS blank? How are you supposed to solve this? Oh, I mean, generally in the English language, you can, like, pick out certain letters. You don't think the A is right? I mean, it's not the A. And so you're supposed to, like, do that and go from there. If that were sun... Let's give it a go. Let's see what that does. Un. Oh my gosh. What if it is in French? I don't think that's sun. What's another word? This one does seem more difficult from the last one. What if I have as O as a P? But then it'd be PN. I don't think PN can mean anything. This does seem more difficult than the last one. What we should probably do is... So there's some kind of... There's some word that ends with... That has a double right here. And has apostrophe S in it. This could be skin. Blank skin. Do we know someone who has... Do we know anyone who has skin? Oh yeah, we've done one of these before. I mean, it's a simple letter replaces symbol kind of thing. All right, I need some hints. Dear chat, feel free to give me a suggestion. Not just tell me, but don't tell me just something. O and N are wrong. Oh, shit. So all I have is S. Consider the letter E. So this one might be E. Let's see what happens. I'm considering that. E is real. People use E a lot. Oh, check the other letter for names. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, it's very easy to suggest something without telling me, I think. The first bottom word looks like... But there are 3 letters before the double. Double O is also, for example, gooning. Which y'all get mad at me about. Garchon. Figure out the vowels first. Probably not bad. I still think that's skin. Someone's skin. I can't think of anything else that people have. I think this is an I. Oh. Well, that's difficult now. Who were they talking about in the first letter?
I had decrypted the note. It read, Pierre. Full report to
Pierre!
follow.
Pierre!
But this is too urgent to wait. Arno and Yamada both dead. This is not a coincidence.
Pierre, Arno?
Indeed, it seems that all of us who came together in July are in danger. Take great care.
All of us that came
X.
together.
I wasn't
What'd I
the
draw?
only one to make the connection between the costume killer murders. I'd
Costume?
been right all along. That was why he had asked to meet me. But what did I know that he didn't? Another...
Perfect, it fucking reset. Pierre! None of these are Pierre, are they? None of them are Pierre. Pierre, Yamada, and Arno, which is a very difficult one. Arno. But I don't think any of these are Pierre. They have to start with pi, and then it's the double R. Yamada, I don't think P-I-E-R. This is probably Pierre. P-I-E-R. Pierre's skin! All right, everybody, shut up. But in a good way. I don't mean that in a mean way. Shut up, but kindly. Ooh. I mean that more as like, shut the front door, we've had a breakthrough. Yeah, you'll get it. I knew Pierre was behind this. Oh, Piggy. Pierre's. It's not skin. That could, well, that can't be berries. That's probably carries. Pierre! It's up there too. Shit. We'll say that might be carries. I'm not looking at the chat now because I don't wanna be spoiled. Car is whack. The car is whack. The in as What if it's not carries? It was either berries or carries, and we'd already used it at E. Are there any other words besides carries and berries? Dear chat, you think C is wrong? Okay, what other words are there? Marries? Oh, worries. Worries is a word too, huh? Worries me! Something worries him. Okay, I got it now. I'm not looking at the chat again, because that gave me... Thank y'all so much for worries. Because now the brain's clicking. Grow. Oh, and I can go ahead and put an M. No. Murderer! Murderer! Mask? Murderer! Must. Narrowed. Could be... Oh, not narrow. Borrowed? Can't be borrowed. I'm not looking at the chat. Not Musk. From. Probably from. Followed! Pierre? Killed. Killed! Murdered. Murderer must have followed. So must. Do you know what? This just reminds me how mad I get when people write must of. And what did I? Oh, I dropped this pen. It's must have. It's not must of. It pisses me off. Be for real. Alright, I'm not looking at the chat again. Or should of. They would say should OF instead of should have. Mama, do we need to have a lesson on verbs? That's plutard. That's a U. But is it? Oh, plantard. Like plantard warts. Plantard. Pierre killed. Murderer must have followed trail from Arno and Yamada. He will come for us now. We must be vigilant. Vigilant. It's a word.
Plantard. Pierre killed. Murderer must have followed trail from Arno and Yamada. He will come for us now. We must be vigilant. Thierry's girl broke into Pierre's safe. She worries me. Imelda. So much for Imelda.
Well, y'all helped. Y'all gave me some good suggestions. I appreciate y'all.
But why did Plantard want to meet? Was it a trap? Or maybe he was in too deep and needed me to tell a story, whatever the story was. One thing was clear. It was
good work. You're a natural.
What's a story worth killing for, chat? In my opinion, the Lizzie McGuire movie. Thanks, Casey, for that. I appreciate it. Chat? What's a story worth killing for? In my opinion, Lizzie McGuire movie on Blu-ray?
There was nothing of interest beyond some bloody debris.
Lizzie McGuire movie on Blu-ray? Remastered in 4K? Which I don't think it has been done. I don't know.
Hey, what about my photos?
Oh, of course. How could I forget?
Well, I'm waiting. Get your camera out.
Camera. Oh, I forgot. It broke.
Alors, they should never send a woman to do a man's job.
Well, this woman had fooled him easily enough. And found the evidence the police had missed.
Joke's on you. I got to sniff some blood. Judy, thanks for the bits. Not choking on all the shit.
The strange metal artifact I found in Plantard's pouch had pointed back to the quayside.
Yeah, I need to go there. But okay, good. It just sends me there. So, I need to go back to that fun place. Davide, thanks for the bits. Good to see you. No idea why the sword is broken. Still have no idea what's the deal with broken swords. What's the deal with broken swords? I gotta tell y'all, I don't remember how to do this. I remember I need this. Okay, that's good. And now does this just open? I gotta tell y'all, I don't remember how it got in here. It just seemed very convoluted.
The slab was too heavy.
I need that to lift it, don't I?
I removed the shell case.
Maybe it's already working. Is the cylinder I left in the wall, didn't I?
I needed a...
Oh, I thought I left the cylinder in there. Oh, is that the cylinder? Okay. Don't worry, she's taking her time.
I wasn't going to risk damaging the artifact.
Oh, that's not it.
The panel wouldn't move.
Oh, yeah, because it's closed. Alright, I understand. I'm remembering. It was convoluted. First, we prop that with that. I don't remember taking the cylinder back out, though. Benjamin Franklin shocked a turkey at the picnic by the Schuylkill River. Is that already open? Well, fuck me! Has that always been open? I don't think so. Alright, there's something that I think this key fits into. She's been yelling about it forever.
The flags had faded, but their message was...
Let's see. What's she talking about? Oh yeah, what's all this?
The drawer had come out easily. There was nothing else.
Don't give me that!
The artifact had a sword laid. There was a picture of Lady Justice on the locked panel in the room.
Oh, that's right. On the other side of the room. She was on the locked panel. I know, it seems so, it's so upsetting when she shrugs at me. It's so upsetting.
Plantard's key fitted the lock, so he
Bye,
must have used this
bamboozled.
place too.
I found these books, though. Oh.
A photograph had been torn up.
Ooh, do I get to put it together?
If I could just arrange...
That is too many pieces. Okay, it's not too bad. It all has to fit within the available space. That doesn't go there. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I hate... Like, this looks like it's gonna be pretty easy, but I despise jigsaw puzzles. Like... just hate them so much. Oh, do we just have, I think we have the other half of this one. Well, I feel like we get the picture. I don't need to see any more of it. It's a guy.
Oh my god. It can't be.
Is that her dad? I've already forgotten. I've already forgotten the situation.
There was no doubt about it. It was a picture of my father. Papa, oh God. After what I'd gone through, I thought I could face anything, but not this. My father, the one
What does
person
the
in
picture
whole world
prove?
who I
Someone ripped
truly
it up.
admired, standing with Cachon, while those murderers carried
Oh,
on with
that's
their
right.
evil work. My father, grinning at the camera. I couldn't believe it.
You either live long enough
realized
to
that
be
I
the
desperately
villain
needed to
or
get to the bottom
die
of this
hero.
story, and that I really needed George.
Oh, I need George. I guess we'll call him. I like it so far. I like the puzzles. I wish there was a little less dialogue and a little more puzzles. But I see why this is on like the greatest point and click of all time lists. Oh, he's here now too. Paris, vacation. So there I was. The city of lights. And then, you'll never guess, the cafe blew up. A clown, a hot clown. Fooly Coolest, thanks for the 3 months.
But it seemed to be locked.
Good to have you here. Appreciate that. Wait, are they in different realities? Because she's home.
Oh,
A
hi.
hot clown.
Bonjour, monsieur. Would you like me to foretell your future?
No thanks.
I'm very good. It only takes a minute.
Thanks all the same, but I'm
I
not
don't have anything
superstitious.
against clowns.
Besides,
Most people
if
hate
it only
them.
takes a minute. That's not much of a future to look forward to.
What was that? That's chat trauma dumping in the background.
Do you know a young woman called Nicole Collard?
Yes, I do. She lives upstairs from me in the apartment block across the street.
I tried the door, but it's locked.
You know, I've told the landlord about that 1,000,000 times. It is a damp. The whole building is like a sponge. It sucks up the moisture from God knows where.
You mean the door is stuck because it's swollen?
That is correct. There is an art to opening it. Don't shove too hard. Just give it a gentle nudge above the lock.
Thanks for the advice. I've
Okay.
changed my mind. Will you tell my
What's my
You're
fortune?
going on a long journey.
Swollen
My, oh
door.
my. What a surprise. Can you tell me anything I don't already know?
What do you think about this clown nose?
Do you recognize
Do you
this
think
nose?
that's hot?
No, monsieur.
Oh. What do you think about dirty tissues?
What can you tell me about this tissue?
Nothing.
And what do you think about this wrapping paper?
What can you tell me about this material?
It's a very expensive piece of cloth, monsieur.
She knows quality. What do you know about flowers?
Are the flowers for sale?
Oui, monsieur.
Okay. I'll take a bunch of those white ones.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
No?
They are lilies, monsieur. Some people associate them with death.
Yikes. Thanks for telling me. What other flowers do you have?
I don't know. I don't know
What do
about
they
that.
signify?
Insecurity?
I don't want to give her the wrong idea about me. What about the tall yellow ones?
Those are iris, the flame of passion.
And
Yeah,
the
she
little
is
yellow
not a
ones?
good saleswoman.
Sensuality.
Well, they're no use to me. I want to make an impression, not jump down her throat.
What do you think about
How long
her?
has Mademoiselle...
A few months. She's in for a shock when the cold weather comes. Drafty windows, insufficient heating. It's a struggle to keep warm.
That sounds
The only
great.
reason
I love
stay is
drafts.
because the rent is cheap. Your young lady, she deserves better.
I love it when a house is cold and drafty. Maybe not the wet part.
How does this fortune-telling routine work?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be selling flowers.
Haven't you ever wondered why you were blessed with the gift?
Well, it's a bit like satellite television. Some of us are born with a bit. I just happen to be.
Okay, she thinks that... Okay, well, what do you think about
What do
this?
you make of this?
Is it something
No, it's for raising manhole.
formidable?
Okay,
See you
she's not
later.
going to give me any
That's
more
right,
info. It's nice she lives right upstairs from, like, clearly a cute clothing store.
Remembering the flower seller's advice, I pushed the door gently just above the lock.
That's what I did on first dates.
Hi.
You bring them
Bonjour. I'm glad
dandelions,
you could
and then
make
you
it, Miss-
eat them in front
Please,
of
call
your
me
date
George.
to assert dominance.
Take a seat, George.
You eat the dandelions before you give them to him to assert dominance in the relationship.
And what have you been up to?
I've been exploring the sewers underneath the cafe.
I thought I could smell something bad.
The
Yeah.
clown used the sewer to escape and to change out of his costume. I guess he was in a hurry. He left his jacket behind.
Y'all don't know
Yeah.
that?
I got his tailor's phone number.
You had better luck than I did.
Luck, she said. Luck. Hard work, I'd call it. What happened?
My editor told me to drop this story. Can you believe it?
But you're not gonna do that.
Oh no. I'm going to find out what's behind
And
these
George has
things.
been in the
It
sewers.
just doesn't add up. It almost feels like some sort of conspiracy. The police in
Uh-oh.
3 different countries have kept very quiet about the murders. The
They got
press don't connect them
radicalized
at all.
online.
They blame them on political, religious, or militant minority extremists.
Well, that covered just about everyone.
What do you think? Did you think the clown was hot?
Tell me more about the clown's previous victims.
The first was Arno Bellotta, the millionaire pharmaceutical baron. He made his money from amphetamines in the post-war slimming and diet boom. Imagine it, millions of housewives literally speeding their butts off. The only witness in the case was his Filipino au pair. She swears he was lured to his death by a
What?
female.
What about the clown's second victim?
Yamada, the controversial Japanese politician. He inherited his fortune from his father's electrochemical consortium.
How did he die?
At the hands, or should I say flippers, of a giant emperor penguin.
A
It's
snowman,
good
a
we know the
penguin, and now a
species
clown.
of that
I had
animal,
been about
the
to add
penguin.
mime to the list, but stopped myself. I really didn't want to have to explain to George about my father's involvement with Cachon.
You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And I'll tell you this, I will not be accepting any invitations to costume parties.
You should
I
just,
don't
he should
blame you
just,
for being scared.
he doesn't have to be part of this. He's just a
Chance
tourist.
for a big break.
Or an early death.
It feels like this whole thing is too interesting for him. He seems like too boring of a person to get involved. You know? Why does the sound quality change so much? It's a good question. Well, I guess they couldn't really do much with it back then. And it sounds like some of the characters recorded in different locations. I think just what they did. Just what they had to do. Oh. Did they just both look at me? Turn back. Turn back. What do you think
I
about clown
found this
noses?
false
Are you
nose in
into
the
that?
sewer.
Hey, what's this inside it?
The contents of someone's nose?
He said role playing?
It says La Risée du Monde. Masks and costumes. It's a costume shop near the Gare
They heard me
Saint-Lazare.
talking shit
I'll
about
check
him.
it out. Maybe the owner remembers who hired the clown costume.
It's a good idea. Judy, thanks for the bits. Oh, I know what an au pair is. I watched, well, first of all, British. And then second of all, I watched that, what was the scary Netflix show where she was an au pair for the 2 children that were haunted? Justin just walked in. I watched Bly Manor. And the main actor looked so much like Hilary Duff. We're really showing her a used
I found
tissue.
this tissue down the sewer.
That's disgusting, George.
No. I think the stuff on it is grease paint, like actors use, or clowns.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
Yeah, I would kick him out of the house if he brought that into my house.
This is the tool I
I didn't
used to
even
get
watch
into the
Hill
sewers.
House.
Fascinating, George.
You're not interested, are you?
Oh, of course I am. I think it was very brave of you to go down those sewers.
Yeah? Well, it was kind of scary, but, well, I had a job to do.
He's lucky that the whole city already smells like piss. Because he's been in those sewers. He was in those sewers a long time. He's really lucky. Hi, babe. Hi, Piggy.
Who is this?
Justin and Piggy are going to make an appearance in every
Oh my God.
Broken Sword video.
Oh boy.
We just talked to Winnie the Pooh character.
Winnie the Pooh.
Love you, Piggy.
I won't sing the Winnie the Pooh song.
Thank you. You get copyright striked.
Okay.
All right. You can close the door. Click it. Thanks, babe. Piggy's so excited that his big daddy's home early on a Friday.
Tell me more about yourself.
He's all wiggly.
There's nothing much to tell.
Well, how'd you get into photography?
I guess I owe that to my father. He bought me my first camera. I was 8, and my parents had just split up.
And we're back at it with Nico talking about her parents' divorce.
Did you live with your father?
Yes. My mother
And
went
now
off to
back
tell
to
your
the
boyfriend.
game.
I
Oof.
didn't mind. Papa was all I needed. 4 years later, he died in a plane crash.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. I don't mind talking about him. He was more like an older brother, really. Always joking and laughing. Papa always wanted me to study art. That's why I went to college.
What do you think about this material? Look at the material.
I found a piece of
Look at the material.
near the cafe. When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right. Just wait until you see this. I developed a film I shot at the cafe. Here, George. It's an enlargement I made. Look what that guy's wearing.
Checkered pants. The same
Okay,
material as I
he has
found
a
in the
nice
sewer.
neck.
That's right. This guy shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh no?
Take a close look at his
That's
right cheek.
that's the mime.
Scar in the shape of a horseshoe.
Or a crescent moon.
Not the murderer was Half Moon Murderer. The Half Moon Murderer. Uh-oh.
How come you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you, of course.
Uh-oh.
Did you learn about photography at college?
God, no. I couldn't afford the materials. We were billed for everything we used. Paint, canvas, paper. Most of my year turned to minimalism.
She said-
It was cheaper.
She-
I used to go poaching in the park for squirrel hair. The only time I wasn't hungry was I used... Oh, no.
She said paying for things that you want.
I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
All right, bye, George. Go be boring in some other part of Paris, I guess. Okay, so I guess it's up to him. It's just a man emerging from the courtyard. So we got to go find the man. Case closed. Case closed. Oh, I don't want to go back to the... No.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
No, let me leave.
I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
God. It's painful. That was painful. So that's what the Rue Jerry is. And this is the police department. Okay.
Excuse me.
Not so fast. I'd like your personal details, please.
Huh? What for?
In the event of an accident.
5'7".
It would help us to know where to send the body.
I'm 5'7". I'm an Aquarius.
Look, is this really necessary? I came in here to talk to Rosso.
I'm a rabbit in the Chinese zodiac.
Not here. But do you wish to leave a message for him? I have a choice of blue or black pen. I'd recommend the blue for a less formal communication.
I'd prefer to talk to him in person.
As you wish, monsieur.
What do you know about clowns?
I found this red
Why does
nose
this look
near
like
the
a
Café de la Chandelle.
biology book
It's
enlargement of like
That's
skin
right. The guy
and
who
with
wore this
pores?
is a savage killer.
If you say so, monsieur.
Why did this looks like an enlargement of skin? What's my moon? I don't know. I think y'all told me once. Kate Hay, 28 freaking months. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Judy, thanks again for the bits. Oh, yeah, the word
Is
enlargement
Sergeant Lou
will
available?
What?
get y'all all riled
You
up.
want to speak to him?
Yes, please.
I cannot recall the last time someone asked to speak to Moo. No one ever speaks to him. Not even his kids.
Good God.
He is not here, monsieur. He is with Inspector Rousseau, like Laurel and Kitten. No.
Hardy. Oliver Norville Hardy.
Is that my name? Does anyone in this game not trauma dump through... Does anyone in this game not trauma dump while just having normal conversation? Because it seems like everyone just trauma dumps.
Have you any idea what this...
Oui, monsieur.
Oh, it's called a dipstick.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur, I do not. I have no memory for faces.
I found this tissue.
What the hell is that?
It's evidence.
Evidence of what? Mayonnaise smuggling?
The sticky stuff is grease paint.
Ah. And that is supposed to make me happy, is it? I suggest you think long and hard about what you are doing with your life, monsieur.
Thanks for your help, officer.
That's valid. He told me that I should think about my life, and that's valid. I don't really want to use the phone. Oh. Am I calling that?
Who is this? Mr.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's you again. What now?
The guy from the nose place.
Did you make a suit for a man with a scar on his face? A scar in the shape of a crescent moon? Maybe. Maybe not. Tell me where I can find him and I'll leave you alone. And if I don't, I won't leave you alone. I can't tell you anything unless you give me his name.
That would be a good voice line. I won't leave you alone. He said unless what?
Nothing.
Can I call him again?
Hello? Who is this? Mr. Todd? Oh, did you make...
Oh.
Thanks for nothing.
I missed it again. Alright, we'll just leave. And I can't walk back there? Is there anything further along this way? Sometimes there's things on the side of the screen that it doesn't tell you about. Ooh, let me peep on the book.
It was just some police paperwork.
Oh, I have to tell him his name. Okay. Can you peep the
It
name?
was a search warrant. It was a search warrant for someone named Robert Overman.
Okay, let's tell him that name. Let's give him that name. Robert Overman. Do you know a Robert or a Rob Overman?
Hello? Who is this? Mr. Oh. Did you make a suit? I can't tell you.
Oh. Maybe I need an item that
Thanks
has
for
his
nothing.
name on it. Alright, we'll go figure it out somewhere else.
Hi there.
Ah,
Stobart. Thanks for your help, officer.
Oh wait, did he just tell me?
Hi there.
bonjour.
Thanks
Oh,
for
I
your help.
gotta go again. I'm gonna try one more time. I keep skipping voice lines because I think they're about to say the same thing I just asked them about. Let's give this a go one
Hello?
more time.
Mr. Todrick?
As a treat.
Oh. Did you make a... I can't tell... Thanks for...
As a treat, we'll just give him a fourth call. Literally just added a new voice line last week for the driving. No. I literally just added one last week. Well, tell that to Eric. There it is. Thanks, Miasma. And before that, I mean, I need to refresh some parts of it, but not to the extent. We have to, we're at the point where I have to get rid of some in order to put new ones.
There was nothing of interest.
Bald Man Screaming's not coming back. It was upsetting.
That's my opinion!
Thanks, Casey. Appreciate that.
I lifted the cup.
Sometimes feelings aren't well, actually, feelings aren't facts. Ever. Feelings aren't facts. And the way that you're feeling doesn't support the facts. Chat.
Hi there, remember me?
Ah, mais oui.
Who?
The man in the sewer, of course.
I'm, sifting through the evidence.
Rather you... So, when you are not explode...
I take a lot of showers.
Oh, very good, monsieur.
See, he sounds like he recorded in a bathroom. He does have a bit of a wide stance, but that's okay. Will he let me... Uh-oh. I think that just leads out. I wanna...
Who?
I'm... so,
So the last thing he said was just I have a good sense of humor. I guess that's good. It seems like I could go in the house. Could I not go in the house? Because that leads to the other side of the map again, I think. Oh no. Yeah, that just led out there. I'm just gonna call this same man from different phones and harass him. From different numbers.
Who? Mr. Oh. Did you make a... Thanks for nothing.
I'm just gonna harass him from different phones, different numbers throughout the day. I thought it said that's the one I needed to go to. Oh, they just blink when you hover over them. Oh, okay. Well, we'll go here instead. Oh, this is the clown shop. Turn it off. Oh God, can you uncrank it?
The kind you have.
It's so crackly.
Bonjour, monsieur. Please, come in.
It's so crackly.
Leave the mundane world behind.
We're screaming over this.
Fantasy is king.
I don't want a costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
Not that I remember.
Incredible! You'll be telling me next that you never shared your elder sister's lingerie.
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a brassiere. I just need some information.
Of course. How can I
Don't knock it till you try it. Do you know of a clown?
I'm looking for a man who hired a clown costume from you.
Oui, monsieur. I do not see how I can help.
Don't you keep a record of costumes that you've rented out?
Of course, monsieur, but...
Well, then, I'd like to check your records. Give me the names of everyone who's rented a clown suit.
Impossible. There are too many.
Well, just give me a list. It's going to be the last one.
Have you heard of a man named Plantile?
I do not recall anyone of that name.
Do you know anything about clown noses?
Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
What do you think about gross
dirty
tissues?
Tissue mean anything to you?
Let me smell that.
Finally! Something he's into. Finally.
Bestheimer's number 7, white pancake.
Theatrical grease paint, right?
Oui, monsieur. La crème de la crème of Thespian accoutrement.
Have you sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2 cans.
Oh, he's into some stuff. We like that.
Do you recognize this man?
Ah oui? He was here this morning. That is the man to whom I sold the grease paint.
Why didn't you tell me this? I just was looking for the last
scar on
clown.
his face. He chose 2 costumes. Bozo the clown and Seamus the pixie.
A pixie?
Very smart. Green silk with a taffeta lining. He gave me his name as Monsieur Khan.
Do you know what this is?
What does this tool mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur.
I just like showing
Thanks
that
for your
one.
help, buddy.
My allow me to shake you by the hand.
Huh? Well, okay. What are you trying to do, kill me?
You
The
did
buzzy
not find it
things.
amusing?
I never saw the funny side of electroshock therapy.
Eh bien, it is yours to keep. A gift?
Do I need a license?
No, but I give you...
What?
Oh, he gave
Remember
me
to
it.
switch it off before you visit the toilet.
Switch it off before you visit the toilet. Those things don't really shock you, though. They're just buzzers. They just buzz. Yeah, he's a freak, but like in a fun way. I liked him. He was fun. I know the name now. Sorry for calling you 6 times. You
Hello?
better fucking answer.
Mr. Todrick? Oh, it's... The man I'm looking for is called Khan. He
Got
bought a suit
him.
from you, remember?
Mr. Khan. Yes, I remember him. Yes, I delivered the suit to his hotel. The Hotel Ubu. I don't remember the room number. It was upstairs. The second room on the right.
Holy shit, we know where the murderer is.
That's all I wanted to know. Now I've got you, Mr. Clown.
He still sounds so much like, what's his name? Twin Peaks. Main character. Kyle MacLachlan? Well, Secret Files was okay. Its problem was it just kept getting worse. Well, I guess I need to go back to, maybe it'll let me go to the hotel. Do we have a new landmark? Hotel Ubu. Hotel Ubu? Hotel Ubu or Hotel Uwu? Ubu. What do you mean no? Get that out of the pod!
Yeah?
Do you know anything about this
You happen
man?
to know a guy named Khan.
That ain't nobody I know.
Okay, what accent is that?
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
No, I ain't. Don't tell me I missed him. Oh, that's too bad.
You're ugly.
I
You're
love the
disgusting.
clowns,
I'm gonna
don't
kill
you?
you. Give me
I've seen
$200.
daytime television that was funnier.
I love
Thanks,
it
Titan
when the little
Girl.
guys get hurt.
That figures.
Appreciate it.
Twice. Hose pipe down the pants, then smack.
He's
The
into
plants
some
in the
stuff too.
kisses.
He's into some stuff too.
You ever meet a guy called Plantar?
No, I ain't.
You missed your chance. If you're quick, you'll catch him at the coroner's. Have you ever seen this clown's nose before?
Nope.
He looks taller and he looks different in his profile pic than he does in real life. Hello. Let's give him the old hand
Shake my
buzzy.
hand. Oh, rats.
Oh.
Do you recognize the guy in this photograph?
Is this a trick question?
No. I simply asked if you recognized him.
Okay then. No, I don't.
Do you recognize this tissue?
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
I'm gonna have to hurry you.
ooh.
Time's up, so I'll tell you. It's a used tissue with a liberal dump of Bestheimer's number 12.
If you say so.
That would be a good voice line.
No way.
A liberal dump. And then the if you say so. Oh, I can't show him the
See you later.
dipstick.
Not if you see me first.
Excuse me.
Yes?
That didn't make any sense. That kind of... It's giving villain.
Do you know a man by the name
It's
of
giving
Khan?
gay villain.
No, I don't.
It's very important I
Right?
get to see him, and
I told you.
I see myself in that.
No, it.
have you heard of a guy called Plantar?
No. That name means nothing to me.
Oh, Waluigi, who is a gay villain.
I'm looking for a clown.
Are you trying to be funny?
No,
There are no...
He said there's no clowns
Do you
except you.
recognize the guy in this photograph?
No. I never saw it.
Will you shake my hand?
Are you joking? Who knows where it has been?
Valid.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Are you serious?
Oh, yes. Take a good look at the substance it's
I
smeared
don't think
with.
we need to keep showing the tissue
are
to
sick.
anybody.
Very sick.
Oh my god, he thought that was my... The gooning tissue.
Hi there, ma'am.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a man.
You disappoint me, my dear. For one foolish moment I thought... But never mind. Aren't you going to tell me your name?
George. George Stobart, ma'am.
How sweet! I once had a stable boy called George.
Oh, she's
I am
rich.
Lady Piermont. The common reaction is to kneel and stutter, but it's not obligatory.
A real lady? I mean, you're an honest-to-God...
He's never seen a woman before.
I don't know about that. Few of my ancestors are honest, not even to God. I can trace my family back to the Normans, but don't let that intimidate you, George. Beneath that impressive pedigree, I'm just flesh and blood. The blood may be blue, but the flesh is the plump beef of old England, so to speak. You appear distracted, George. Is there any way I can help you?
I hate her.
I'm looking for a
Oh,
murderer.
Prudence Rutherford.
That's correct, ma'am.
We're
What's
just
the term
gonna...
you Americans use? It's on the tip of
You
my tongue.
Americans!
I believe what you're thinking of is Dick.
Precisely.
Why did she want to know that word? Oh, detective. Oh, like Dick Tracy. Who's Dick Tracy? Did they used to call detectives dicks?
Are you here in Paris on vacation?
No, darling, I'm on holiday.
Hey, T. Crawford!
I needed to
Thank you
get
for the
away
58
after
months
our
from yesterday. The stream
I
died.
didn't realize you were mourning the loss of a loved one.
I'm not. He was my husband.
There's your honk. Good to see you. Appreciate it.
Have you come across a man who calls himself Khan?
I am familiar with only one person named Khan.
Genghis Khan, the legendary Mongol barbarian chieftain?
No, darling. Kevin.
Kevin Khan?
Kevin
Never heard of
Khan.
I'd be most surprised if you had, darling. He's a pharmacist in Hemel Hempstead. Organises fundraising for the Rotarians. Lovely man.
Does he have a scar on his cheek?
I really wouldn't know, sweetie.
I feel like if we use the hand buzzer on her, she's gonna die.
I just couldn't bring myself to use the buzzer on this dear lady.
I feel like she's gonna have a heart attack. I kind of wanted to
Did
do
you know
it.
there's a gangster out front?
What makes you think he's a gangster?
The Italian suit and the bulge in his pocket?
I know plenty of men with Italian suits and bulges in their pockets. That doesn't necessarily make them gangsters.
Hello.
I'm sorry to hear about your husband's death.
You wouldn't be if you knew him, my dear. It gave me the opportunity to take a well-deserved holiday.
I'm
Daphne
sorry.
suggested a
Do
change
any
of
straight
scenery.
people in video
Right,
games have good marriages?
A wild romance is just what you need.
And
to
I
take
haven't
your
even been
mind
able to
off
get
the
married for
interest.
10 years.
Well, the closest I came to romance was being wooed by a drunken Breton chef.
Except for in the last 10
I was
years.
disappointed with his coq au vin. Not at all what I was expecting. I was thinking of cutting my holiday short, packing my bags and heading back to Hemel Hempstead. That was until last night.
What happened
to
last
you
night?
last night?
Keep
I
going.
was stricken, Mr. Stobart.
Oh, she's in
Desire
love.
has cleft my bosom.
They couldn't really miss.
It was just as I'd always imagined it should be. The intimacy of candlelight, romantic music tinkling across the room, and then his stranger's glance, those brooding eyes, that suave manner, those tight trousers.
Is she in love with the
was
one
man
she
I'd
said
been waiting for
she
all
called
my
the
life.
gangster?
I'm
Loud
glad
car.
he finally turned up after all these years.
Ah, but it wasn't to be. He was merely toying with my affections. And if I ever
Everyone
catch
talks
up
very
with him,
slowly.
he's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, Plantard! Did you know Plantard?
Who was the guy?
His name is Merlin.
Oh, that's a wizard.
Do you recognize the man?
My God, it's him! That's Merlin!
She represented everything I loved about the English. The lady was totally deranged. Merlin? You mean King Arthur's wizard?
Good heavens, no! Monsieur Merlin is a
So
fellow
he's
dead.
going by
He's the man I've been telling you
Monsieur
about.
Merlin.
That's the man who...
The man you know as Merlin is a fake.
What do you mean?
He's a murderer.
I am shocked. I took
Okay.
him to be a gentleman.
She's talked way too much.
When did you last...
It was no... He came downstairs and spoke to that clerk. Something past him.
A briefcase?
She is talking
No, smaller
way
than
too. I need a puzzle.
A
I need a
bundle of
puzzle.
paper, perhaps.
I'm fidgeting.
The
I need a
clerk put
puzzle.
it in the hotel.
I need a puzzle.
Are you sure you saw Merlin putting documents in the safe?
Yes, Tom.
I wonder what
I need
they
a
were.
puzzle.
Obviously.
I need a
Yeah.
puzzle. I'm getting
I'd sure
antsy.
like
I
to
need
get
a
my hands
puzzle.
on whatever. I'll bet they had something to do with Plantar. Has Merlin returned?
Oh my
to the-
god, I have to keep asking about him. Oh my
If I
god.
could get in there.
Okay, that's it. Done with her. And I'm so upset that I have to talk to this guy too. I need a puzzle.
Excuse me.
I need a
Didn't
puzzle.
I see your picture in the news?
I need something to do.
You're that Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state.
Yes, that is me, in person.
I don't want to worry you, but have you had any threats?
Oh
on your
god.
life? You know, mysterious phone calls, letters made up of headlines cut from the newspaper.
I don't
I
know
need to
what
talk to
you're
a gay
talking
person. Too many straight people. I need to talk to a gay person. Where are the gay people? I need to talk to a
Have
gay
you seen
person.
the clown?
I beg your pardon?
The clown. A guy in funny pants.
My pants are from England. Marks and Spencer. They are a pleasure.
Marks and
a comfort
Spencers,
to wear,
babes.
with much support.
I'm real glad to hear that. You know, it's good to know you Nobel Prize winners are human too.
In my country, the people make do with string and egg cartoons.
This is me talking about TikTok.
For everything. Oppression is the mother of ingenuity.
That's me talking about growing up gay in the South. Ah! Why can't get off TikTok and start tying some strings onto some egg cartons, get out in nature, and go have someone bully you for the first 20 years of your life? Is that okay?
Do you know a guy called Plantar?
I don't know anybody in Paris.
Oh, well, this guy's dead anyhow.
Why do you ask me about dead men? I have seen enough of death to last me a lifetime.
I'm, sure you have.
Oh, God. What do you think about the tissue? I'll go ahead and
Does
show it to him.
this smeared tissue mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
May I shake you by the hand?
I do not shake the hands of imperialist dogs.
Now, that's a real
Valid.
bad attitude problem you've got there. Do you recognize this man? He calls himself Khan.
Yes.
Country
I know
boys
this
make
man.
do.
Why do you carry his photograph?
I'm a private. What's your interest?
He is an enemy of my people.
Holy
you know he's a
shit.
killer.
Of course, amongst other things.
All right, this isn't a competition on who was bullied the most.
Would you help me investigate Khan?
That is not possible. My instructions are to observe.
It's
I
not a
cannot
competition
jeopardize my position
on who was
as an
bullied the
honored
most.
guest of this country's government.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Is there an elevator? I guess I'll use the stairs. I remember it was the second door. We'll go in the first two, though.
The door was locked.
But if it were.
Was correct. This was the killer's room. The sign on the door read 22. The
Oh
door
my god,
is
it's a
locked.
Taylor Smith puzzle. The key's inside her album. We have to unscramble the lyrics of the album title, of the song title names, right? Is that what this is? He said no to whatever I just tried. Buzz it open. I'll buzz you in. This is a weird perspective. Like, I can't tell. You should be able to walk around over here, but it doesn't seem that you can. So I need like a lockpick. I mean, I would just brute force the door. There's a murderer on the loose. Oh! Is that... That looks like a mix of Hillary Clinton and Ron Howard. That looks like if Hillary Clinton and Ron Howard had a baby. Right?
I want some information.
I'm not wrong.
The police?
I'm conducting a private investigation.
Ah, I know only too well what you mean.
I'm not
That
wrong.
is one of the drawbacks of the catering business. When people book into an hotel, they leave their morals at home, no?
Oh, shit. Can I look in your safe?
I'd like to retrieve something from your safe.
Ah, oui, monsieur. May I see some form of identification?
Like what?
A driving license, perhaps?
I don't drive.
Your passport?
I don't have it with me. I could show you my operation scar.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I must have some form of unique ID.
You won't find a more unique ID than my scar.
I'm sorry. I must insist on a more traditional identification.
Rats.
How about this tissue?
What do you make of this tissue?
Do you wish me to dispose of it?
Please say yes.
Hey, no. It could be useful.
As you wish, monsieur. Perhaps you would like a little plastic.
Nah, it's fine the way it is.
He said, crime scene evidence in a plastic bag? I don't think so.
Do you have a guest by the name of Khan?
No, monsieur. Perhaps you would care to check the register.
You can't just let people check the hotel register, can you?
The man who calls himself Khan has a scar on his right cheek.
Vraiment? I tell you, I do not know a man named Khan.
Maybe not, but I noticed a change in his expression when I mentioned the scar.
Did you? His expression hasn't changed.
I'm looking for a man who dresses like a clown.
This is a highly respectable hotel.
I know that's one of y'all's bios on Grindr.
There are no clowns here.
I know that's one of y'all's bios on Grindr. I'm a man looking for someone who dresses as a clown. And that's okay. And that's okay. And that's okay. That's okay.
Hey, shake my hand.
I'd rather not, monsieur. I'm still sore from the shock administered by one of the guests. He was secretly concealing an electrical device in the palm of his hand. Practical jokes are so puerile, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
I
Sure.
don't even know what the word puerile means.
Do you know a man?
No, monsieur.
Do you recognize...
No, monsieur.
Do you recognize the man?
Yes, monsieur. That man is one of our guests.
What name?
I cannot tell you that.
Yeah.
It's Merlin, isn't it? Alias Khan, the clown.
I told you, I cannot tell you that.
I need to stop asking people about the dipstick. Oh, I need that key.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
What?
You
I
are
got in
trying to
trouble.
steal that key, no?
No way. There was no one registered under the name of Khan.
He really
but
let
the
me
name
check
in
the book.
for room 22.
So we know he's in there. So what can I kill this guy with? I feel like I need to buzz him somehow.
What now,
Hey,
I have already...
Oh, can I have the key?
Oui, monsieur.
Which room is it for?
Number 21.
Is that room taken?
No.
Oh,
guests
well, that's what I'm
checked
gonna
out
do. I'm gonna
this
crawl through the
morning.
vent or whatever.
I'd like to check into room 21.
That is not possible.
How come? You said it was vacant.
It is reserved for another guest.
Rats.
No, monsieur. Dutch.
I believe Khan,
I
the
can
man
pretend
with
to
the
be
scar,
Dutch.
is also known as Merlin, the man who has taken room 22.
What of it? What do you want?
Access to his room.
Do you have a license, monsieur?
Huh?
A private investigator?
People used to say rats a lot.
Well, not exactly,
Huh.
but I can explain everything.
I am sorry, but without credentials...
Clark is
I
slaying
cannot
27 months. Thank you so much for that. I do appreciate you. Hope you're having a good Friday. Thank you, thank
I
you.
insist you give me the key to...
I can't...
This guy Merlin is...
So you say...
He's not only a danger to society, he has toyed with...
Ciel.
Precisely.
I think he's being sarcastic.
He's already killed once, with your help.
But what if he finds out... No.
Yeah, he's not gonna do it. That's just like the rules, right? You need to show a... I mean, to be honest, thank God he's not letting him into the room. This man has come to him without any evidence or anything, and doesn't even have a badge. You can't just let people into hotel rooms.
Hi, ma'am.
Not this
Hello,
case, Stumps.
George. What can I do for you now?
Would you distract the clerk while I borrow a key?
Are you asking me to aid you in a criminal act, darling?
Oh, no. It's the key to an empty room.
And why, may I ask, do you wish to gain access to an empty room? Do you plan to squat?
No, ma'am.
Scouts honor?
I was never in the Boy Scouts, ma'am.
Oh, you should have been. What were your parents thinking of? It's a fine way for a boy to get licked into shape. Now tell me, why do you want to get into that room?
Oh, God.
It's next to the room the killer is using.
Ah, so you plan to eavesdrop on Merlin?
I was hoping there might be a connecting door.
Well, how can I refuse? I shouldn't think my feminine charms would be much use in this case, but a good dose of English arrogance might do the trick.
Oh, boy.
I say! You there? Flunky!
Oui, madame.
Listen carefully. You do understand English, don't you?
But of course, madame.
Good.
Not all this.
I wish to deposit some jewelry for safekeeping.
I understand.
Are you... Oh,
I'm just gonna kind of fast forward. Okay, go get the key. Go get the key. Oh, no, it feels
over to
homophobic.
you, my dear.
She said her feminine wiles weren't gonna work against him, and then they made him walk like that. So, we know what's been implied. We know what's been implied. And I do walk like that. And okay. And I do walk like that, maybe. Sometimes around the house.
Maybe it wasn't the right room, but this was the right key.
We all make choices, but that was a choice.
Thank you for that, Casey. I appreciate it. There are definitely some choices happening. This looks like a Marie Antoinette's bedroom, except with a TV.
There was nothing in the wardrobe apart from a vague, lingering smell of camphor.
Rub that, that's the stuff you rub on your chest. Vicks Vapor Rub? Or is that, you stick it up your nose? Don't stick it up your nose.
The cabinet was empty.
Did y'all
but it
see how he
smelled of
just
onions.
dropped it?
No kidding, it really did.
Look at this.
The cabinet was empty.
Okay, Squats.
But it smelled of onions. No kidding, it really did.
Oh, it smells of onions? Maybe that's the bed. What are they? What? You remember how they used to poop in those pans? That is, I don't like this angle at all. No, chamber pots. Chamber pots. They would put their chamber... he can chill. They would put their chamber pots in wooden cabinets. Wood soaks up fucking everything. And people still buy those as, like, antique cabinets. I could not have an antique cabinet that shit was stored in. Soaks up like a sponge, mama. Could not get it out of my head.
The bed was freshly made.
Judy, that's such an obscure
white sheets told me
fact.
nothing about the killer's
Thanks for the
habits.
bits. Appreciate you.
It was the battered leather briefcase I'd seen Plantar carrying just
Oh,
before he
yeah.
died. I searched the interior of the briefcase, but as I'd half expected, it was empty.
You gotta crawl under the bed and then lick his ankles while he's going, when he sits down on the edge of the bed. Oh, Subtropical, I'm sending you good vibes! Not just opening and closing the wardrobe. Sweetie, look in it. There's something to click here. I want that thing. Am I losing my mind? There's 2 things to click. The other thing is over here. I'm gonna click as far this direction as I can. Can you open the other side? I don't know what to do with that. Should I get in there?
The closet was a solid, impressive piece of antique furniture.
There are 2 things to click.
The closet was a solid...
It doesn't seem like I can click the other one. Do I have a... Oh, I'll go sniff his drawer.
The assassin had been too smart to leave incriminating evidence beside his bed.
All right, he cleaned out his turd box. Let's put a buzzer under his pillow. Oh. Let's put a dirty tissue on his pillow. Let's put a clown nose on his pillow. Let's put a buzzer in his wardrobe. Oh. Well, I'm out of ideas. Well, I'm out of ideas.
It was Khan. I had the kind of feeling
Get in the wardrobe!
That would usually send me running to the bathroom.
Thank God I opened it, I guess. I don't know.
As Khan opened the wardrobe, I was sure I was dead. But he grabbed his pants quickly and didn't even see me.
He's taking off his pants. The clown's taking off his pants.
Spy on men getting changed.
To each his own.
But this guy was a killer, and I didn't want any surprises. He left his checkered pants on the bed.
Gooning in the wardrobe. He is gonna sniff those pants. This is about to turn into that scene from Call Me By Your Name.
I had that kind of feeling you only get from searching still warm pants. There was nothing in the pocket.
Told ya! Told ya!
The strip along the side seam of the pants had been unpicked, then sewn back up with strong thread and a special stitch.
They don't have piss stains. Those aren't piss stains. How would you get piss stains down here? You don't get skid marks on your pants. You get them on your underwear. I would use a key to open that up. That would be
nothing in the pocket.
The easiest thing to do would be to use the key as a thread ripper.
I couldn't do that. I flipped the pants
Oh, that was cool. That was cool.
I found nothing in the pocket. I found an ordinary matchbook. No matches, no clues. But as I pulled it from the pocket, a strong thread came with it. A thread with a metal
Not
tag
all
on the
this.
end. The matchbook bore a pattern of swirling color and the words
Finally, we get to go to the club.
Alamut.
And there was a
pocket
pin?
was empty.
Oh, he said something about a tag. There it is.
I pulled on the metal tag and the thread came out of the pants. It was like pulling out a ripcord.
Pull the ripcord, wiener
I found
falls
nothing in the
out.
pocket.
Can you flip him back over again?
I turned the pants over again. I searched the pocket gingerly and found a pass card.
Why
It
would you
read,
sew your
Thomas
card
Merlin,
in?
Gruber Electronics Corporation. It was the card I'd found in the hotel.
Okay, great. Well, why didn't we catch him when he came in the room, though? That seems like it would have been good to do. I would wear the clown pants. They look fine. I need to check the safe, too. Wonder if I can get him to leave.
What now, monsieur?
I miss Nico. What do you think about this?
Does this matchbook mean...
No, monsieur.
Does this pass mean anything to you?
That is Monsieur Merlin's property.
That's right. Merlin the murderer. I want to see what he's left in your safe.
Impossible.
Wait!
I cannot betray his
This
confidence,
isn't a mystery
no
anymore,
matter
right?
what
Now we
you
know who
say
did
he's
it.
done.
Oh, I
You're
guess we
making a
need to know
big
why.
mistake.
Maybe. I can live with that. A murderer? Are you sure?
Positive.
Hi, gay.
I stole this key from
Do
you.
you recognize this key?
That is the property?
Correct.
May I ask how it found its way from the little hook to your
Thanks,
pocket?
Judy, for the sticker.
Would you believe it was put there?
No, if we had...
I suppose.
Not a special... Since you are so determined to conduct your little...
Okay, well that worked out fine. He's not gonna, like, report me or something. I wish to use the hotel safe, though.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you
We've
now?
become really fast besties. Me and, I don't remember her name, though.
I found
Do you
this
like
pass
matchbooks?
in Merlin's room.
So, that deceitful little man is passing himself off as an electrician, is he?
Uh-huh. This guy probably has 1,000,000 faces. I found this matchbook in Merlin's bedroom.
It came from the club Alamut.
Yeah, I read
To
that.
find out if that club is in Paris, George.
She is not invested at all. I'll show her the
Does this
tissue,
tissue
though.
mean...
I'm no shrinking violet, but that object makes me feel quite queasy.
Alright. Thanks, babes. Cheers,
Just a minute,
babes.
monsieur.
What's your problem?
No problem. If you
Oh, were they both
What do you
gangsters?
want?
Just a routine security check. Nothing to worry yourself about.
Oh no,
Oh,
they're gonna take
well,
away my
all right.
gooning tissue.
Touch him, Flap.
You bet.
Hey, knock it off. Get off, you big ape.
Nothing, Guido. Zilch.
Our apology.
I have a lot on me.
What?
How'd they not find
I had to
anything?
report you to the authorities.
Round here, we are the authorities.
You want I should break his arms?
No. Let him go, Flap.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Oh, I haven't been around here. Oh, why would I go back here? I don't even see anything to look at. This is where I had to walk across, I think, in the building. This is just a trash alley. It's just an alley of trash with a locked door. Maybe something will happen in the trash alley eventually. I thought that's where I came from, but I guess not. I really don't know where I came from. I don't know how to leave either. Not Chat's home. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Oh, there was a telephone in here, right? I'll call, well, I don't know if that's a telephone or not. It doesn't seem like it's a telephone now. Can I use his telephone? Can I use your telephone?
What now?
I've just been manhandled by a gorilla.
Yes? I do not...
No, not a real gorilla. It was a guy who... It happened right out front of this building.
Let me get this quite clear. Are you complaining or bragging?
I want to know what you're going to do about it.
He said, I'm still young and I still got it. I just got hit on.
The police.
Can't you do anything about them?
What goes on in the streets of Paris is hardly my responsibility.
Yeah, you're not even a guest.
Aren't you concerned that your guests are being intimidated by gangsters?
No one else has complained, monsieur?
Well, no. They didn't find what...
What was that?
I don't know. I don't think they did either. Did I show you this pass?
Oui, monsieur.
Okay, I'll show you the dipstick.
What do you mean?
Stunning, monsieur. I bet you handle it like a professional.
Oh, he's got good sarcasm. Oh, he is fun. He is fun.
Hello again. Does the name on this match...
Indeed it does. For Alamut was the home of the old man of the mountains.
Oh no.
You do not know him?
No, I don't. Do you recognize this card?
No, I do not.
This is a...
That is...
Yeah, we already showed him that. We don't need to show him the nose, I don't think. I think he knows about clown noses. She plays the piano very beautifully. Good for her. Good for her for having a talent. Oh, shit. So they search me every time I leave?
Nothing, Guido.
Okay, let him go.
I don't know, that's kind of fun. I guess let's go back here. Did I come from the sewer? I don't think I came from a sewer. How come I can't leave? Surely there's something I haven't done. There must be something I haven't done. I would think I would need to call what's-her-name. But I also thought I came from this way. Say la vie. What can you say? Chat, say it. Say la vie. Say la vie. Say it. Come on. Thank you. Chat. Thank you for saying it. Jennifer's World, thank you for the gift sub, by the way. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. Susie, thank you for the bits. Oh, it's good to see you. Glad you're popping in. I hope you're having a good one. Maybe I missed something. I wish I could use these phones. It won't let me use the phone in here, right? Yeah, there's that gross alley I was in. Let's just go back over here. Soul Skater, 34 months. Thank you so much. Hope the vacay is going well. Is it vacation time? Thank you so much. It's always great to see you. Do we have a sense of how many parts? This will probably be 3 parts. I think I'll probably finish it in the next one. It does, the background music on this part does kind of sound like a Tomb Raider soundtrack or something.
There was nothing else in the pockets of the killer's...
Come on, girl. You know you want to look in this. You know you want to go sniffing in the pants again. You know you're here for the
assassin
pants.
had been too smart to
The
leave
only thing I can think
incriminating
of...
evidence beside
Oh,
it.
that's so fun, Soul Skater. I hope you have a great time. Get that vacation. No hints yet. I feel like I need to talk to... Well, the only person I didn't say everything to was the Nobel Prize winner guy. Okay, he's down here. Let's go talk to him. Not all of this. Not all y'all. Not all this and all now.
Hello again.
Wait, I have an idea.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Thanks, K-Stumps. Oh, and I see Casey did one too while I was in the bathroom. Thanks for the reverb farts. What I would do is if you put the buzzer down your pants. Oh, and then they frisk you? Bzz. Then they have a heart attack and die. Is that not it? It doesn't seem like that's gonna be it.
Hello again. Have you any idea?
I cannot.
Would it mean anything if I told you it was for lifting drain covers?
Such technology fills me with wonder.
I hate George.
This is a photo of
that.
Okay, we already showed him this.
What is it?
Let's just...
They were dealt with most...
What about the mimes? Did you get them too?
Wait, what did he say?
Our streets are mime-free.
Sounds like heaven.
I think wherever he's from killed all their clowns and mimes. Did you hear him?
Do you reckon?
No.
Thanks for your help.
Okay. I was scrolling through what he said.
Hi, ma'am.
I think he said they killed all the clowns in his country.
What can I do for you now?
That gangster I told you about? He went through my pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Good heavens! Thank you for the warning. I shall hide my credit cards in my underwear.
Did I show you this?
Yes, darling.
Do you know what?
And a guess.
That's right.
Ah.
That's him.
She doesn't care.
I showed, but he wouldn't.
I'll give him something to be scared
Oh,
of.
nice.
Follow me, George.
Okay, it's happening again. Okay, she takes care of everything. Do you know who she reminds me of? Her hair. Mrs.
Did you place a package from Merlin in the hotel safe?
Slocum?
I did.
And Are You Being Served?
And
Was
did
she the
my
one
friend
who always
here
had...
show you Merlin's
Her hair was a different color?
Indeed he did, but
What's the problem?
he isn't Merlin.
A mere academic detail. Give him the package.
But that is against
Ookie
the law.
knows. Ryan
I happen
knows.
to be a justice of the peace, you silly man. I am the law. If he tries anything, shoot him, George.
My pleasure, Lady Piermont.
One moment, please.
You know, I
Not
haven't enjoyed
this.
myself this much since Greenham Common.
That was
I
a
don't know
totally
what I
different
would've done
voice
without you,
actor.
Lady Piermont.
Voilà, monsieur. Le manuscrit de Monsieur Merlin.
Bye, Soul Skater. Have fun.
How satisfying. An Anglo-American alliance that actually worked.
The clerk had given me a tightly rolled sheet of parchment. I decided not to unroll it until I was safely back in Nico's apartment.
All right, chat. What's in the tightly rolled paper? Lizzie MacGyver, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate you.
It was the ancient...
Thank you, thank you. Oh, well, I bet they're gonna steal it if I walk out. Aren't they just gonna steal it if I walk
Couldn't leave the
out?
hotel with the manuscript. It was probably... with
Oh. Oh, well, I'll jump. I'll jump in the trash. That's what it wants me to do, is jump in trash. A tightly rolled hard
The
turd.
cobbles of the alleyway looked very distant and very hard.
Use the tissue as a parachute, right?
I resisted a childish desire to toss things from a height.
Okay. Okay, better than everyone else. Oh, Oh, I mean, I would tie the bed sheets, right? You gotta tie up the bed sheets and then lower yourself down. Or the pants. Yeah, I guess we'll go over to his place. Oh, I could drop the parchment. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
I knew this was no way to treat an ancient manuscript, but
Judy!
I couldn't let it fall into the...
How could you? Oh, he is gonna do it. How could you treat an ancient manuscript that way? He did it, though. I was ready to chastise. I chastised too early. Alright, goodbye all my friends at the hotel. Alright, searching me. Up and down, checking the wiener. Nothing, we got nothing. Gonna go back here. Pick up my parchment. It's probably damp with piss now. It's been in the streets of Paris.
They were gonna be disappointed.
It's in the streets of Paris, so... Back in Nico's apartment.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, hi. Come in, George.
Why did she sounds drunk. Oh, hi. Come in, George. Come in, George. Ask her about herself.
Not anymore.
Oh,
there was
fuck.
A guy in my final year, but it didn't work out. Neither did my degree.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Okay.
What are you doing to help trace the killer clown?
Research, George.
Yeah? You have a copy of the clown's yearbook?
I have a telephone and lots of contacts.
Oh, well, did you
I
find
found the bug. It was in
Not
the
yet. I'm employing my
trunk.
first and most useful weapon.
What's that?
Patience.
Oh, I've heard of that. Isn't it a substitute for decisive thinking?
Tell me more about your family.
When I was a little girl, I used to spend the winter with my grandfather and grandma. They were the best times, warm and safe in their tiny cottage. My grandfather rolled cigarettes while grandma made hot chocolate and cakes. One day, he stopped his scrolling. He put the lid back on his tobacco jar and took me in his arms. I laughed and wriggled, but he hushed me to be silent. With his unshaven chin all scratchy in my ear, he told me his secret.
What did he say?
He said, I don't smoke, but she likes to think I do.
What a weird old man.
Don't call my grandfather weird. He was the nicest guy ever. I wish I was back in that cottage instead of this crummy apartment in this noisy city.
Well, it's probably cheaper there. Move back. God. Get out. Why does her grandmother, like, wanted to be married to someone who smokes? What, like... Why? Not it's an Airbnb
You're
now.
just not going to believe what I've found.
Me for real.
Part of the clown's costume, is it?
It's a medieval manuscript.
Nah, she wanted him to die faster.
It's incredible. Is this what he took from Plantar?
It could be, which means it's worth enough to kill for.
Look there, two guys on the same horse.
Oh, yeah.
She loves to point out when people are gay.
I've never heard of the Knights Templar. Their official seal
She-
with an image of two knights.
Remember,
sharing
she
a
thinks
horse.
the gays are obsessed with
Whatever
her.
this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
She's like,
how come you
those two men on the back
I
of
learned
the
about
horse
them
would
while
love
writing
me
an article on the
because
Crusades.
they're gay.
This guy, named Hughes de Payne,
This guy and this
arrived
girl.
one day at the court of King of Jerusalem. He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim armies. The king would be able to guarantee safe transit to Christians in the Holy Land. Safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade and wealth. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said that they never asked how many the enemy numbered, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and numbers.
Not they were
They
horse
were
mates.
so rich
Even kings came to them for loans.
Not people using religion to get wealthy.
They fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition. Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and...
Not using religion for wealth and power.
With the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive.
Jeez. So the treasure is hidden, waiting
It just
to be
skipped through. I didn't even click anything.
If there ever was a treasure, it's been lost for 600 years. Anyway, we're supposed to be investigating a serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
But maybe that's what the clown and his accomplices are after. Maybe this manuscript is the key.
You'd better leave it here for safekeeping.
Your apartment was bugged because someone random just came in. There's nothing safekeeping about your apartment, Nico.
I found this in the killer's...
There's nothing safekeeping about this apartment. Someone just walked in it earlier.
Thomas Merlin of the Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Never heard of him or the company.
Tazel Nutty, 10 months. You get your first honk. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. Oh, good to hear a 47 months. Holy cow. Thank you so much. Always great to see you. Hope you're having a great Friday. Judy, thank you for the bits. Nothing about smoking turns me on.
I found this matchbook in the killer's hotel room.
Although I would like an excuse to just like
Never
step
heard of
outside
it.
every 20 minutes.
Is there anything written inside
Just
it?
to deal with my anxiety attacks.
If this was a movie, there'd be a clue, a name or an address. That's no use. There aren't even any matches in it.
Oh well, I'll keep it as a souvenir. Hey Nico,
Shake my hand.
shake hands with me.
No chance, Buster.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Has Shelby said... Surely Shelby's gonna say, why is it called a manuscript and not a wool manuscript? That, Shelby, that's your level of jokes. Did you already make that one? Oh, yeah, you did! I didn't even... And Ryan made it! Ryan made the joke! I didn't even read it! I rolled up, I scrolled up, and you had both made it. Alright. Do I know y'all or do I know y'all? Do I know y'all or do I know y'all?
There's a guy with a sword and a bull.
The only mythological bull I know of is
I
the
have to
Minotaur,
read what's
but he
going
was
on in the
only
game. I
half
can't
bull.
read everything that
I don't think
happens.
I'd like to be half a bull.
That's why we have
Even
mods
if
who
it
have
was
to
the bottom half.
have to allow terms.
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod.
Because of the rancid things y'all say.
There's a guy working on a loom. He's weaving a carpet or a tapestry.
Or a duvet cover. It's a clue to a place, I reckon. Somewhere famed for weaving and ships.
Where folk live in barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
So, Jim, weaving.
A knight with a crystal ball. Now, there's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in Latin. Per disciplinam mea lux videbit.
By my teachings, you will see the light.
You speak Latin? Where did you learn a trick like that?
A trick? I studied law, okay? I can read Latin.
My, you're touchy. Tell me that again.
What? I don't think they... Well, wait, what's the thing that Elle Woods shouts in Legally Blonde? Juris... You know, something. There's something. I guess there's Latin words in law. I don't think you have to learn Latin, though.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
She reminds me of the wicked queen in Snow White.
She was the one who said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall," wasn't she? She made me cry so much when I was a kid. Mom carried me out of the movie theater.
She didn't frighten me in the least.
Like I said, I was only a kid. I didn't like the crocodile in Peter Pan either.
Well, I saw all of it.
Look there, 2 guys on the
unless
same
she wants
horse.
to harp on this
Let's
again.
face it, we need help, George. Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest? Indiana Jones?
I know a guy who specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobino.
Huh. Some stuffy old fossil who gets
Yeah,
horny
she
over
says some
ancient
kind of
relics,
Latin
I
word
suppose.
before she takes the dog.
Andre isn't
Or something, I don't
professor
remember.
you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Krone Museum. I'll give you the address.
Wait, Nico, can you go? Oh, she's got a warrant out for her arrest, I think. Is that why she's staying
Let's
home?
take another look at the manuscript.
Oh, no. There's two guys deep-throating pipes on either side. Do we really need to look at it again? I've looked at all the parts of it.
Look at
There's but the... There but... Then...
Okay, so I just had to
Are
click
you
on all
sure
of it
you've
to get out of
never
there.
heard-
Positive.
I have to go.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobino at the Krone Museum.
Not college days. I mean, I just always assume that y'all are making some kind of... Oh... I know Jennifer Coolidge is the one that takes the dog, but Elle Woods is her fake lawyer when she does it. She goes, because of... Did she say habeas corpus? She goes, because of blah, 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 blah. I know about the musical, but I've never seen it. Not pee-pee poop-em. Oh, there's the museum. She says habeas corpus. Not people trying to explain Legally Blonde to me. She uses the term habeas corpus. Okay, yeah. She just makes up. She just uses some Latin from elsewhere. I played the dog in that scene. Okay? Immosaurus. Thank you for the bits. Oh, is it jurisprudence? Wait, does she say jurisprudence? That seems like it's from the movie too, right? Thanks, Emma. It's okay. It's okay. A is for a-ho. I played the dog, both of them. Oh, there's a few Latin terms she uses. Oh, okay. I think jurisprudence is the one that, like, that's the one that is clicking in my brain.
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and
Sing,
pitted
sang,
with
sunk.
rust.
Not
it was
this.
identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marne at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland! What's that? This tripod was found in Ireland.
Not just screaming the word Ireland.
Keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, I was excited.
Can we talk
Pardon
to him?
me. Oui, monsieur?
Are you Lobino?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
But Lobino does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it that. It's
Oh, what does he
studied here
do?
most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
Is this another... I think there's a gay sculpture right here.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the
Nico
Temple?
would love
No, sir.
this place.
Not a sausage.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does?
Yeah. It doesn't mention John Dee at all.
Most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in
Oh,
life.
God.
I owe what little education I gained to my
It's time
uncle.
for the trauma
He was
dumping.
an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Wait, 19 letters of it. The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read.
They're making a
So
Legally
he
Blonde prequel show?
Why don't you start over?
That's like
and
when they
enroll
made
for
the Sex and the City prequel,
No,
and it
I
was
never thought of
flop.
that. Do you think if I studied art and did all my homework, I could be a
Just because
professor
I
of
like a
history?
character doesn't
At
mean I
your
need to
age?
know what they were like
Dream
when they were
on.
younger. You know what I mean? Also, she was already just in college in the movie. How young? They gonna show her? They gonna show her taking her first steps? How much younger is she gonna be? Ashley, thank you for the 71 freaking months. Holy cow. Thank you, thank you. Is it Friday? Can you leave yet? Yes. Get out of there.
Can you give me further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur.
Thank you so much, Ashley.
That tripod, that belonged to John D.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar. Though people, it is the uniform, I guess.
And they ask you to...
They ask,
where at?
Of course, not like me.
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
Dee was the most famous escapologist of the 16th century. The Houdini of his time.
Don't you mean alchemist? Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
Well, whatever he was, that is the tripod he used in his experiment.
Photographers use tripods. What are we talking about?
What kind of experiment?
What is this tripod?
Oh, the usual. Didn't you
what is a tripod in chemistry?
Yeah, but we skipped over thaumaturgy.
I don't know what that is.
Can I take a closer look at the tripod?
What? Get it out of the case? That tripod is house of a painfully loud alarm bell.
All right, where's the bell? We'll just go cut the cord.
The slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet.
My lips and words aren't matching up?
Simplicity.
Wait, are my lips? Your words and lips aren't matching up at all, like a bad Netflix stuff? Wait, mine or theirs? Because if it's me, it's an audio issue. I'm not muted.
What do you make of this tissue?
I'm not muted.
Absolutely disgusting.
Okay, mine is fine.
Monsieur.
If that is happening, you might need to refresh.
Do you recognize this ID pass?
No.
Oh, you had to close and come back? Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Oh no, I don't frequent places like that.
I hope it's a gay club.
Do you recognize this red note?
I need a puzzle. I really badly need a puzzle.
Do you recognize the man in...
No, monsieur.
I guess...
Like...
Would you like to shake my hand?
Oh, this
Not
would
while
be
I'm
fun.
on duty, monsieur.
Oh.
Thanks for your help.
He said, we can do that when I'm off duty. Is he just pushing the artifacts? You can't just do that. And why isn't he yelling at me about that? He wants to shake
Leave it
people's
alone.
hands because he has the
closet is
buzzer.
Over 3,000 years old.
Closet? It's a sarcophagus.
What if I put the buzzer? I want to put it in the sarcophagus and then it's buzzing in there. Oh. And he's like, oh, it's possessed. That's French. By the way, if you didn't know. Well, anything else I can click? Something over here. Hey, Whitney, how's it going? Thank you for the bits. Happy Friday.
Please do not open the window, monsieur.
Don't you think it's kind of stuffy in here?
Better stuffy than dead.
What's the problem? Fumes from car exhausts?
Not just that, monsieur. There's a new burger bar opened up.
Ooh, that sounds good. I'd like a burger.
So what's the problem?
They cook their burgers on a charcoal grill.
Oh, that's
And
valid.
the fat falls on the open flames. The amount of organic compound and smoke pot since they opened, local, that is
Oh
why.
my god. Everyone in the game, like, they say stuff, but they use so many words to say it. Do you know? There's too many words that they use to say things. Oh, what if I just put the tissue on it? Man, I keep getting in trouble for being stupid. If I call Nico, she's gonna be like, figure it out. Well, you better figure it out, sweetie. I wish I could call the guy. They're talking a lot. I wish there were more. I mean, I guess this is technically a puzzle, figuring out what to do next. But I want a puzzle. I want, like, you know, word search. I need to do a word search. Y'all know me. I like a good old word search. There's gotta be something I do with this. Not a slide puzzle.
As I reached toward the display case, a shrill piping filled
Oh,
the
okay.
air.
We just needed
I
to
froze,
test it, maybe.
Then tried to get myself together and act nonchalantly.
No, monsieur.
I'm the only one in here. Of course he knows it was me.
Okay. The case contained...
Why do I even want the tripod? I don't really want it. The tripod for a manuscript is right here. According to the plaque, it was discovered in Ireland. Oh, there's no hint things, which just means I'm just an idiot. There's no hint things, which...
Thanks
actually
for your help.
just means I'm an idiot. Maybe I can open it without him looking. Oh, nice! Okay. When he's not looking at me, maybe I can just fuck stuff up.
Watch out! You will have that done on top of us! Watch out!
He needs to calm down.
Watch out!
I'll just keep fucking around with things. They let you get away with a lot in this museum, honestly. Oh, perfect! Well, wait, why did I do that?
Ridiculous. I could be here for hours.
No, I think that's fine. I think he should have stayed in there for hours.
Watch out! You will have that done on top of us!
It let me topple it earlier. Kay Jonet, thank you so much for the follow. And Tamalito Asado, thank you for the 3 months. Great to have you here. Thank you,
Watch
thank
out!
you.
You will have...
I mean, it's gotta be some with the window, because I opened it. Well, now he won't even open it. He's so fucked at this point. I would just wait in here. I don't understand. Oh, he just walked behind that.
This is ridiculous. I could be here for hours.
That's probably some people's kink. I don't see the problem. Oh, Henry, thank you for the 36 months. 3 freaking years. I do appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Can I hit him over the head with something? Oh, with this maybe. Thank you so much, Henry. I hope you're having a fabulous Friday. See, I would want that to fall on him, right?
The totem pole looked
Watch out!
Christ, I'm out of here. Ashley, thank you for the bits again. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! I can go to the cafe. I don't want to go see. Oh, maybe the police station. Did I ever find any? Oh, that guy's there now. There was no one at that desk earlier. Cheetos in general sounds really good right now.
Ah, Monsieur Stobart, n'est-ce pas?
That's correct. You remember me.
The retention of such data is part of my duty as a gendarme. That is how crime is fought, through attention to detail, not intuition.
Yes, sure.
I want to talk to him now.
Here?
Yes, he is.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur.
You can give him a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
It's Stobart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
Have we talked to him before? Oh, was he the guy at the cafe? He was at the cafe.
Remember me? But of course, Doctor. My mind is a well-ordered faculty. A mental classification system that's the end.
Oh my god. He is gooning over his own brain.
Just as our muscles waste through inactivity.
Oh my god.
So our but there is no need.
If he was trying to impress me, it worked. He was pompous and patronizing, but he had style.
Eh bien,
he had like 7 voice lines about how he was just gooning over how good his brain is.
But I've been taken off the case.
What about the murderer, the dead guy?
It is out of my hands.
I think they should fall in love.
Don't you want to know what I found out about the killer?
I told you, monsieur, the case is closed. I have washed my hands of the whole affair.
Then I'll have to continue my investigations without your help.
No. You must forget the business of the crown completely. Go back to being an ordinary tourist, Stobard.
I really want, what are them, there's them, the one Cheetos? Are they organic? Lesbian, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome.
Have you heard of the Knights Templar?
Les Templiers. But of course, monsieur. Their fame is widespread throughout France.
He's seen the Da Vinci Code once.
Unlike the rest of Europe.
It was the King of France who persecuted them, though.
Indeed.
That shook his cool. Underneath his cultured facade, the man was real twitchy. You're obviously a great admirer of the Knights Templar.
They were men of great honor, monsieur. The flower of chivalry.
This kind of looks like a butthole that was like taped up.
Not everyone shares my passion for Bartok.
But if the Templars were as honorable as...
That's enough. I do not wish to hear your uninformed opinions, Stobard.
What? They've been dead for centuries.
I have heard about the Cheez-Its Taco Bell thing. The Cheez-It looks too big, though. It looks scary.
Whatever. I saw the anger flare in his eyes like a distant summer thunderstorm.
The Templars were the first true internationalists.
I feel like he's probably a Templar.
The world is fragmented by nationalistic flag-waving fools. You will excuse me.
I feel like he might be a Templar.
Do you know a pair of thugs called Flap and Guido?
I have known those two since they graduated from special school. Flap is a nasty piece of work, but Guido is the real brains of the partnership. Where did you hear of them?
I met them out front of the Hotel Ubu. Did you find out the ID of the guy who was...
I already knew who he was.
I heard that the bomb victim's name was Plantar.
Your sources are reliable.
He was a big shot at the Treasury, wasn't he? Maybe that's why you've been taking...
I'm sorry, monsieur. I cannot comment.
Something's not right around here. Oh, that's all I can say to him.
So long, Inspector.
Well, it was nice to talk to him again, I guess.
Do you know a man named Khan? He's a shifty-looking guy with a scar on his right cheek.
No, monsieur.
Those were recorded at 2 different times.
Thomas Merlin.
I'm sorry, Mr.
I've used my French accent a little bit during this.
Has this man any connection with the bombing?
Yes.
It's not good. I can't do it well.
Was the name he used when he... I'd like...
Yes, monsieur? Where is the victim?
I'm the victim.
I see.
Outside the... They stopped me as...
Could you describe...
One... Their name...
Bon.
I was...
Does
yes,
that... Did you... Don't let...
I know...
Is that...
No.
Well,
I'm...
Sorry, we're just getting through that all because I know he had nothing to say about it. We already talked to the detective about it.
Maybe...
Oh, don't show him that.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you, sir?
I had to get it.
A double-line Swedish with a crosshatch Bergman strike strip. Now, that's unusual. Pre-war Anderson hinging.
Really?
I haven't seen a reinforced Anderson outside of a private collection.
Okay, matchbook aficionado. Okay,
world,
Antiques
yes. There are
Roadshow.
only 3 places these are made. Taiwan, Manila, and Slough.
Okay, Antiques
You recognize the
Roadshow.
man in this photograph?
No, monsieur.
It's the guy who bombed the cafe. The clown.
This man looks nothing like a clown.
He's taking off his grease paint and costume.
Then there is nothing to link this man with the killing.
Nothing? Look at those murderous
You know what it looks like?
Mm.
Okay. It looks like, you know how in Photoshop you can use, like, the stamp clone tool? It looks like someone stamp clone tooled over a butthole. You know?
I found this red nose in the sewer.
What were you doing down there?
Fishing for clues. That's where the clown went.
Clone
You still
stamp?
insist you saw a clown, monsieur?
Of course. And this novelty nose proves it.
It will take more than a plastic proboscis to convince Inspector Rousseau.
I think it's a
You
map
don't want
of
this as
Paris.
evidence, then.
Certainly not, monsieur.
Oh my god, Instagram said no, but Instagram said you can show every. Well, I don't know if they said this, but it feels like that's what I see on my Instagram ads. They say you can show everything but hole. People need to start using the stone clamp. The stamp, clone stamp. What did I just say? The stone clamp? The clone stamp. In Photoshop on the butthole.
Would you like to shake my hand, Sergeant?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur. The gesture could be misconstrued.
The stone clamp.
Do you...
No,
No way.
if you say so.
All right.
See you later.
No clamping. The stone clamp on your butthole. I only know one number. Uh-oh. Oh, I guess I don't even know the one number anymore. I can't call anybody. Oh, shit. I mean, so what else do I know that's new? I know that thing is in here, but I don't know how to get it. And the hint button's not working. The police are ignoring these murders. Paris, clown chasing. It's beginning to look like a cover-up. Maybe I can just go, like, take a nap at Nico's. I just come back at night. I know where what's from.
Hi. I've been to the Crew Museum.
Oh, okay, good. We can tell.
No, he wasn't there.
I found the tripod.
I found the tripod.
Where?
In the museum. It belonged to the Templars. It was dug up in Ireland at a place called Loch Marn.
The music's getting really loud.
I read an article about the
It's
castle.
really loud.
Take a look for yourself.
A popular gossip magazine. You read that rubbish?
No, I write it.
Professor Nigel Pegram.
Insulting her career.
Medieval castle at Loch Marn. That's strange.
What?
He resigned his chair at Durham University in order to devote his time to the excavation. Not only that, but he canceled the filming of a 4th series of his popular television program. This site at Loch Marn must be awful important to him.
He's a professor of history. They're all cuckoo.
All the same, I'd like to talk to this Professor
Not
Pegram.
this.
How do you feel about a trip
I like
to Ireland?
history.
Disappointed.
Huh?
That I won't be going. I want to follow up the Bellotta case. If you really think Picram's dam is important, why don't you visit Loch Marn?
Oh, do we
On
get
my
to
own?
split up?
I'm not so sure about that. Where is Ireland exactly?
How did he make it to France if he doesn't even know where Ireland is?
Let's take another look at the...
No! No! Oh my god. It makes me click him all again.
But... Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clan's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
When?
The second week of July. They were both here at...
Did they meet?
Well,
Don't
to be
know,
fair,
But I can't imagine it was...
which I don't think is fair. When I was in fashion school, we was making friends with someone and she was like, "Where's Arkansas? Is it like right below New Jersey?" And I was like, it technically is below New Jersey.
I have to go.
Okay.
Technically,
I'll see you later.
it's below New Jersey, I guess. Kinda, exactly. Oh, I can go to the airport now. I just go to Ireland whenever I want to.
I passed the castle on the way into Loch Marne, the castle where Peagram's excavation was located.
He finally figured out how to travel on his own. Good for him. He's on a live, laugh, love journey through Ireland. Oh, wow, and the music has changed. I can't wait to see how he sounds.
Hi there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
I'm George Stobart, and I'm with the good guys.
You're a head case, mister. A few sandwiches short of a picnic.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why?
I can't tell if this man is 70 or 15.
Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil.
Oh shit, it just got dark.
Poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I tried to buy her medicine.
What's presumption? I thought it was consumption.
Mahoney till my fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too.
The sound is so off. The music got so loud.
Look, Ma, says I. See what your darling son has earned with his own sweat
And just like that, it's gone.
But suddenly, me dad appears and grabs
And just like that,
I'm off
Mr. Big died.
Heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being strictly truthful. Compared
And
to
just
him,
like that,
Huckleberry Finn was a
Mr.
candidate
Big
for All
died.
the Boy of the Year.
I could not stop walking around the house saying that the other day.
Do you know a man called Peagram?
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Can you tell me where I'd find Peagram?
No, I can't, 'cause he's not here now, but if I sees him, I'll ask him.
Do you know what Peagram was doing in the castle?
Good God.
Looking for buried treasure. Jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the films.
Not he sounds like the actor from Saltburn.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Loch Marne, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus. It's just like that film I saw. There's this clown, see? And he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff.
I know, I really want a puzzle. I want to have to, I want a whole lot of items, so I have to figure out how to make something work or something.
That doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
I could not figure out how old he was.
You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids. 10 kids if you count the wives.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the castle?
What do you want to...
Well, can I get...
No.
Does it...
No.
Castle's locked up. No, no,
Only.
no, and
What do you
no.
want to
Only...
know? Oh, nothing.
And
You
just
know
like
something
that,
about
the
the
music's
castle, you're
gone
not telling me,
again.
don't you?
No.
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared.
And just like that, Mr. Big died.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah? And what if I...
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh, there's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Loch Marne.
There's a ghost in the castle.
You're not telling me you believe in ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes.
So this is not a real Irish
I went
accent,
up to see
correct?
what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worst. It was coming from inside the cat.
Did you find out what was...
No, I would.
Did you get to...
Then
I'm
there is.
Okay, thank
See
God.
you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
He is fun. Oh, he was fun.
I tugged at the trapdoor.
I think it was a little better than a Nancy Drew accent. Alright, don't use the sewer thing to open the sewers. Heaven forbid. So can I just... What if I just went back to Paris? Okay. This hasn't changed the whole time. But that's gonna fuck up the other scenes now too, though. Maybe this Irish music is just really loud. Yeah, the Irish music, the soundtrack for Ireland is just louder than the rest. Gigi, thank you for the bits. I could not have told you how old that person was. Judy, thank you for the bits. Not this. Okay, you know what? We're gonna explore Ireland, I think, in the next episode. Because... Oh my god, and he's sneezing in the corner, and that is gonna upset me so much. Thing is, ghosts just all... Oh my god, Gigi, you're right. No such thing as ghosts. Just old ladies on jetpacks. Feral old ladies on jetpacks who've lived in the bog their whole life. No Shayna Lena? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Oh, Taylor the Lion, thank you for the gift sub. The final gift sub of the month. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. It's always good to see you. Yeah, next time, so I guess the Wikipedia puzzle's coming up next. Apparently there's a puzzle in this game that's so notorious it has a Wikipedia page, according to Judy. Yeah, we exploded the sub goal. Oh my god, that does look like Arthur. That does look like Arthur from PBS. The puzzle is famous. I don't think anyone in this bar is okay, to be fair. Oh, Donnie Karate, thanks for the first time sub. Welcome. It's been great having you here. Not the lips icon on his crotch. All right, sure. We'll end the game like that. Mama, the weekend is here. It's time for the... Well, actually, it's not. I have to record the podcast tonight, so I'm not done with work until, like, 8:30. Yeah, it's great to have you. Oh, Shani, proving me wrong. The final sub goal of the month. Thank you so much, Shani. Oh, he's spitting in the corner. I do appreciate it, Shani. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so next week, we're going to be playing more of this, more Truck Driver. What other games do we have going on right now? Oh, maybe another Barbie one, but I might start Fallout 4. We've got a live-action hog game to play. We're going to be baking a blackberry cobbler. Oh, Uki proved me wrong again. Uki, you're the last gift sub of the month. Thank you so much, Uki. It's always great to see you. I appreciate it. Y'all, the subs have been amazing this month. I really appreciate y'all. It's been a hoot, and it's always great to hang out with y'all. But for now... Oh, welcome, Sack Attack. Appreciate that. Oh, no. Oh, I gotta mute the game. That's all for today. Oh, gee whiz. Thank y'all so much for being here for a wonderful month. Wonderful time with you. Thank you, Uki. We stone clamped that sub goal. Love y'all so much. Y'all stay safe this weekend. Thank you for the subs, gift subs. Ooh, I got messed up. I don't remember the order I say things in. Every Patreon patrons, everyone, bits, gift subs, everyone. Thank y'all so much. Stay safe this weekend. Exhibit self-care. Love y'all so much. Stay hydrated. I will see y'all on Monday.